Let's talk about the day that Tina Satchwell disappeared, the day that everything changed. It was Sunday, March 19th, 2017, when Tina was last seen alive by someone outside of her home. She and Richard had spent the morning at a car boot sale about 35 kilometers away from their home on Grattan Street in Youghal. It was something that they did often. Tina loved car boot sales, not just for the bargain hunting, but for the bit of socializing they allowed. She bought a black jacket and a dress that day, and when she got home, she hung them up neatly over a door in the living room, as if she were looking forward to wearing them. People who saw her and Richard that morning said that there was nothing unusual about them. There didn't seem to be any tension, no visible signs of anything being off, just a normal Sunday day out. As normal of a day as any other. One man, John Keown, who knew Tina from the car boot scene, remembered her fondly. She bought what he called a, quote, beautiful jacket and expensive perfume that day. And he even joked with her, teasing, "You must be meeting a man tonight." Tina smiled and replied, "I have one man only." And that was the last time anyone outside of their home saw her alive. The next morning, Monday, March 20th, Richard Satchwell said things started off completely normal. According to him, he gave Tina breakfast around 10 a.m. and then he left for Aldi. It was going to be about an hour's round trip. He was off to pick up some groceries. He claimed that the trip was at Tina's request. He returned around 2 p.m., but when he walked back into their home, Tina was gone. He told Gardaí that her keys were lying on the floor, her mobile phone was sitting on the living room table, and perhaps most shockingly, her two beloved dogs, Heidi and Ruby, were still inside, completely alone. Tina never went anywhere without them, not even to the shops. Also missing, according to Richard, were 2 suitcases and a substantial amount of cash, around €26,000, which he said was kept in a cash box and had come from the sale of their previous home in Fermoy. But here's the part that left everyone scratching their heads. Richard didn't call the Gardaí that day, or the next, or even the next. It wasn't until 4 days later, during a trip to Fermoy for a medical appointment, that he contacted Tina's family to ask if they had seen her. When they said no, he finally walked into the Fermoy Garda station and officially reported her as missing. Richard told investigators that he hadn't been worried at first. He said he thought Tina had gone to Fermoy on her own, despite the fact that she didn't drive, she didn't work, and she relied on him for transportation. He said he assumed she just needed a few days to get her head straight. But for everyone who knew Tina, that story didn't sit right.